Hey, Mayfly. Thanks again for taking care of that silent beast business. Although it's too bad that Klein got away after all that he did. People say Klein's gone crazy, like completely off the deep end. Lately he's been seen wandering the outskirts of Tallgrass. I can't help but worry he's up to something. Exactly. You catch on quick. I figure this shouldn't be too hard for you. Of course. You know I keep on top of things. I've marked his location on your map for you.
Damn it, we're trapped. We're stuck in Klein's subconscious.
No one can leave this place. Struggle all you like. You're trapped here now.
It takes a lot of energy to maintain this space. Klein sounds pretty sick. Let's find him by following the sound of his coughs.
This room, I am the sole creator. Don't even think about leaving. I can't stay at your side anymore. Orion.
Where is she? Where's my mother?
Klein, let's just calm down, okay? You know your mom has trouble walking. There was nothing we could do.
What the hell do you mean? What happened?
We ran into a group of deviants on our way here. She couldn't keep
Where
up
are
with
you
the
going?
group, and I
Find
couldn't
my
risk
mom.
everyone else's lives to
Orion's
save
already
her.
picked up percent. He's a good hunting dog. He'll lead me right to
I
it.
don't know what else to say.
Your mother didn't make it. As leader, I can't allow you to go out and risk your life for nothing.
You're too weak to stay leader for long, Joan. Just like you're too weak to save my mom. And you're too weak to stop me now! I'm going!
Finally escaped from Klein's subconsciousness. That stuff we saw in there must have been Klein's past. Must have been. With everything that happened after Starfall. No wonder he turned out so cold-blooded. Look at him though. Maintaining that subconscious space was too much for him. His tall grass is safe from him now. Let's go. Give Claire the news.
Nice job. So how'd it go? Did you find out if he was up to anything? So he stayed hateful right to the end. But now, with that bastard finally gone, Tallgrass can rest easy. Thank you, Mayfly, for Tallgrass. There's finally a chance to start anew.
This cradle you made will let us survive without losing our command.
How is that possible?
This device will let us capture deviations and harness their energy without having to absorb them. It's a better path forward. Different from what the evolutionists inside Rosetta are doing. We have you to thank for that, Mitsuko.
Did you hear that?
Mary, you need to stop this.
Don't be a coward, Victor. This is how we evolve. This is how we become stronger than them.
Having Rosetta personnel absorbing deviations at the pace and magnitude that they are, we're only attracting more great ones. It's too dangerous.
And what would you suggest we do when they eventually arrive? How do you suppose we defeat them? Come on, work. This is the best way to get ours. human race needs to evolve. It needs to become invincible.
My favorite mayfly. I have quite the interesting bounty for you, if you're interested. But of course, our client this time is a Mr. Gene Sheckley, whose husband, Robert Wolfe, was brutally murdered by a deviant while out foraging. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. There's something special about our client, Mr. Sheckley. No, nothing like that. It's simply that, while it's only been less than a week, our friend Jean still hasn't paid for the bounty. But don't you trouble yourself with that. After all, collecting fees is my job. Even if Mr. Sheckley hasn't paid yet, I'll pay you the bounty as soon as the target is disposed of. Although the bounty case file has all the information you need, feel free to chat with our friend Jean if you like. Customer satisfaction comes first, after all, even for the harsh business of enforcing justice. Mr. Sheckley lives in Tallgrass, where he has his own distillery, I believe.
I knew I could count on you, Mayfly. Thank you for not making me wait long. Yes. I can sense that. This feeling of relief. Before it's all gone, I'll tell you, I can sense the endless.
There we go. Ah, every bounty finished is an act of justice that makes the world just a little more pure. Isn't that so? And it means you've received another generous payment. Go ahead. Take it. By the way, did Mr. Gene Sheckley mention he left something for you? In his place in the northwest of town. I have to say, that's quite the generous gesture on his part. Don't let his gift go to waste. Ah, my favorite mayfly. I have quite the interesting bounty for you, if you're interested. Created a maniac, if you can believe it. Sergeant Vance was trained by Rosetta as an elite sniper, and he clearly put his skills to good use. Even I was shocked when I received the report. Over 20 souls taken by this madman's gun. After investigating, I discovered that he's guilty of all charges. It's Jim Chandler, an old Union sheriff. He realized that a number of travelers were vanishing out in the wilderness. Once he started investigating, he discovered that all the victims were felled not by vulture gangs or deviants, but by bullets fired from the same sniper rifle. Once he determined the killer's identity, Sheriff Chandler found the murderer's hideout and went there alone to arrest Sergeant Vance. Alas, the arrest was unsuccessful. Old Chandler was seriously injured and withdrew to Tallgrass. While on his deathbed, he commissioned a bounty from me for the murderer.
Actually, I rather miss Jim Chandler. When he was still alive, he'd come
and helped me improve my operations. He truly was not just a friend, but a teacher. It's a pity that the old sheriff was so honest. He had no real money left, and could only leave me these batteries for the bounty. A rather low price for a killer from Rosetta, but for Sheriff Chandler, I decided to make an exception.
Come here, Mayfly. I don't have much time, but I want to ask you a question. Yes, I know. Good job taking out that scumbag, but more importantly, I want you to tell me, if you were approaching a suspect before you had all the evidence and he pulled out a gun, what would you do? Here I thought you'd follow the law to the letter, just like T-Man always preaches. Was I mistaken? Then remember, Mayfly, next time you execute a bounty, make sure you're doing it in a way that leaves that conscience of yours clear. That's all right. T-Man, my business here is finished. You can give it to...
As you wish, Sheriff Chandler. A sheriff's hat, and his position. When Sheriff Chandler issued the bounty, he had a special request. If anyone successfully fulfilled it, I'd let him interview his successor. It seems that Sheriff Chandler is quite pleased with you, so Maybe I should say, Sheriff, this hat is yours.
Congratulations, Sheriff. And you should know, this is a proper official job, not just an honorary title.
Please keep in mind that your weekly salary will be sent to me first, so be sure to come on time and collect it.
Oh, wonderful. Wait, why do you look so uncomfortable? Now, my friend, keep your hand away from your gun. There's no need for violence here. And no possibility of you winning if there were. I know you must have plenty of questions. But I have neither the time nor inclination to answer them all for you. There is one thing I want to tell you, though. I have traveled across countless dimensions, walked through untold worlds, and come into contact with innumerable lives. And you are one of the rare examples I've actually found interesting. So please, accept this gift. In my original world, like here, it symbolized immense power. After all, it is a pure concentration of stardust energy. It will suit you well. No, my friend. Let's not ruin the moment with too many questions. At least, not yet. For now, I just hope we can maintain this partnership of ours, with each of us benefiting equally. At least, until the world changes. So why not give this thing a try? I'm sure you'll love what it can do.